It's 18 February. Been driving for a little while, going to speak in front of a tribal council about Touch the Water. Still looking for some additional sponsors. Right now we just have the one financial partner that's come on board that's going to allow us to at least shoot the worst case scenario part of the film, and now I'm trying to get some more funds to up the quality and the amount of resources that we can put towards and devote towards the film. So I'm a few butterflies. I passed it. I missed it. I got to go back. This will be the first time for this film that I've spoke in front of a full tribal council. I don't know if that's just going to be with the council in like an office room, or if it actually is going to be somewhere where community members can show up. So this morning, trying to rehearse what I would say and just trying to get organize my thoughts and put in a cohesive, I don't know if I'm gonna have 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but to put it in in a cohesive way where I can get it out. And in my mind, visualizing that as I was going through that mentally over and over, I was just imagining we were in an office space. So on the way here I was driving like, oh, it actually could be standing up in front of like a full-blown tribal council with community members and such. So we'll see. I'm pulling in here. One thing that I realized on the way out is that I'm not just asking for these funds for myself to make this movie. I realize that all the people that could be that I imagine will be benefited by this film, those are the people that that are standing with me, behind me. They don't even know it yet in my mind, but those are the people that I'm speaking with as well in front of council. And so as I go in, I'm feeling that strength and more of that power and being able to speak from my heart to council as I think of those people that can be blessed and lives can be changed from this film. That's how much I'm believing in it. And that's what I hope to take in and share, to have come across as I meet with council. So I am now here, and time to get in. About 10 minutes early, just in time to go in and sign in, and hopefully I'm at the right place. All right. Well, it didn't take long in there. It was good. That was an experience. About 17 minutes and I was out. I guess the next person was at 11:20, which was fun because it was actually the person I'm supposed to be meeting with. We're doing some auditions in the area, and so I was going after I met tribal council to meet with the group that I'm working with, and she was going in before council as well, so that was kind of fun. And I went and sat in a little waiting room, and I got called in after the previous people came out, and I went in and kind of sat at a big boardroom and shared what I had to share. Of course, I wish you could go back and change a few things, or not stutter as much, or say as much as I do. So, but I did say when I went in, I just offered a little prayer that those decision makers would be able to see past some of my shortcomings with my words and see or try to feel the feeling that I have for this project and what it can possibly do, in native country and non-native country. And so that's where my hope and trust is that they're able to see and feel past my weaknesses and limitations as a speaker, as a imperfect person. But it was good. I was glad I was able to do that. Regardless of what outcomes happen, it's a positive experience. I met people a little bit, know people a little bit more, and just another life experience. It's not often I get to go stand and speak in front of a tribal council, so especially in this community. So that hasn't been in that situation before. So So yeah, it's exciting. Going right now to just visit with some of the group leaders, with some of the youth that I'm going to be working with. I think it's a week from today, with some of our casting stuff out here. So that should be good. Good little drive to be able to do a few, more than one thing is always nice, a plus. By the end of this week, I hope to have a full budget in place, at least the needed budget in place for our worst case scenario, and maybe even a little bit above that. I'm still, casting online submissions still continue forward for another 5 days, and then we're probably going to extend that for another couple of weeks. We haven't got a whole ton of people to audition yet, but it has more than the first week or so after we started. There's been more than that have come on board. So that, and I'm going back through the script again, just trying to get the story a little bit, have to make it better. So it's right now, it's pick and choosing where I need to spend my time and want to spend my time and focus. Still trying to get the casting information out there. So it's kind of, that's my world right now. I did accept a job yesterday that I was gone for for about half a day, that I took, and then some other people I was able to train some other people had a craft service job that a few of my friends and even daughter were able to go and work at. So I was able to land that job and get some more experience for those that can hopefully start going out and doing some of that work without me, that we can be there to prep it and such. So yeah, sometimes you have to take jobs and sometimes you have to turn them down, especially you need to take them when your wife sees the video that you told the world that you turned down a job, and she is hearing that for the first time the same time the world is. So I had to grab that job, and it's one we needed to get to. So it was good, but even a few hours there, just like a few hours I missed on Touch the Water. So it's all right. Get back to work, doing it today. Not a whole lot other than that. Just the same thing, but more of it and more focused detail right now. So keep going, follow the journey. I just got back from road trip to a council meeting, and when I got back, I found a letter, an envelope in the mail, and I haven't opened yet, but I think it's our first check, maybe only check, hopefully not only check, coming in for Touch the Water. And it is. Here's the check. So this is exciting. This means a lot. It means there's a lot of work to do still. Here's the check folded up. There's a lot of work still to do, but this is a statement that somebody believes in what we're doing and is willing to support it with a little financial partnership. So we are, as long as we put this in the bank and it deposits, we are good to go, again, in our worst case scenario, to make this film happen. And reminder that the worst case scenario is me shooting it, directing it, editing it, me doing way too much stuff, but the film will get finished. And so hopefully some additional resources come in, but this is big. We have a week and a half left before our funding stage was over, and we just got a check that will get the movie to happen. Now it's just at what quality level. And now it's time we talked the talk and got a little bit of funding, and now it's time to really even walk the walk more and make sure we get the funds back to this person that partnered up with us. And I did a little bit of location scouting as well in the community that I was in. They have a beautiful, perfect, elder center, senior center that would work ideally beautifully for the film. So we'll see what that is. I'm going to look at another location or two still, probably next week when we're more into doing that stuff. But there's opportunities. So things are happening. It's just now, like, how do you dig in after you've been doing this for 6-7 weeks, and how do you keep going? I'm already tired, but I have a bunch of stuff still to do this evening with emails and making sure this and that comes through, and a handful of other things. So here we are, back at it.